exactly is the issue ever? Explain. So what is this?
I need to connect the cable for the video.
Oh, so we don't have a problem with it. Okay, well, the guy need. What do you need? What do you need to connect to?
My XLR usually connects.
Yeah, do you want to talk to him?
Jarvis. Hey man, okay, Yeah, that XLR is plugged into the back of the big unit.
Wait, talk? I can't even hear you either. But I can't hear you. Hello, hello? No, I hear myself. But I can't hear you. I hear you. But I can't hear you. Hello. Oh, I heard you a little bit. Say it again? Oh. Oh, right there. Nice.
Yeah.
All right, good.
Yeah. Okay, I think we got it. All right, cool. Thanks, Jarvis.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Okay.
Connected to the tie line. Yeah.
If you connect to Wi-Fi, it doesn't work.
842 up, kid!
All right.
Yes, sir!
second baseman.
Come on, Nick.
Hold your spots. Get the ball over. Get the ball over. 4-2. All right.
Come on, Nick.
Let's go again. Let's go.
Come on, Nick. Come on, Nick. All right, Nick. Come on, Nick. Come on, Nick. Come on, Nick. Good eye, Nick. Woo! Come on, Ryan. 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 Woo! All right, good try. Good try. Good try.
Jump on him. Safe.
Are you keeping score still? Yeah, it's 0-0. Okay. What? Bottom of the first.
Top 2. Trumble's out of top 2. Top 2?
That was the first. That was.
You sure?
This is the first time they're. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Sean.
The hair. Or no?
He does always win. Yeah, even on the football field. Yeah.
I mean, we're having trouble with our own, but our tie line. The way we connect back to our studio, all messed up. But if you want, we can connect to you. Okay. You guys want to go on? We can go on through Chris. So you'll be on the YouTube. And I'll get it. Yeah, is that the right side? You guys are going to go in a second. Talk, guys. Test 1 2 3.
Hello.
Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3.
Test, test, 1, 2, 3. Test, test, 1, 2, 3. Test, test, 1, 2, 3. Test, test, 1, 2, 3. Hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Test, test, 1, 2, 3. Test, test, 1, 2, 3.
Test, test.
Hello, hello.
Is this even on? Hello, hello. Welcome back to WWPT 90.3 FM. My name is Grant Harrod alongside Everett Sickley. And I'm sorry for the delay here, but we are now in the bottom of the first, where Luke Oakley just hit a base hit to third. And third baseman Johnson missed the ground out, or the grounder, and now Luke Oakley is at first. The pitch. It is foul ball. This is Jaron Klein up to bat. Everett, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling pretty good about this game. I mean, these are, of course, two amazing teams, not only in the SCAC, but let's be honest, in the state. We're in a good position to see a wonderful matchup today.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. The 0-1. That is going to be a strike for a 0-2. Great pitch. That was a very great pitch. He has some nice velocity on his pitches.
Come on, Jerry.
Here we go. And he picks him off, but he does not succeed in the pickoff.
Oakley just waiting for his chance here. You know, if he sees one, he's going to take it, but he knows that his pitcher is watching him like a hawk.
The 0-2. He hits a grounder to Payne. He's going to hit the second. And it is going to be a double play for Trumbull. That was a great, well-executed play. Double play. You know, I'm really excited for this man right here, Hero White. He tops out at 96 miles an hour on his fastball. And you know what? I'm just very excited to see what he does here. Last time I saw him play is when they played, I forgot what team, but he had about 13 strikeouts and he had a home run. So I can't wait to see what he does here as the pitch comes. And that is going to be a ball high.
Ball high, but you have to admire his talent. He swings a bat like Thor with his hammer, and he can throw a lamb chop past a hungry wolf.
Here we go now, the 1-0. That is going to be a swing and a miss for a strike. Here we go. Vantor looking at the catcher for a pitch. Here we go, the 1-1. It is going to be a ball outside. 2-1 ball outside.
And something better to notice, it's not only us that knows that here is an amazing player. Look at all the infield. They're all backed up.
Yes.
To the grass where it meets the dirt.
Yes,
Everyone
yes.
knows something's going to happen.
That is going to be strike 2. 2-2 for Hero White. 2 outs. Looking for the pitch. The 2-2. That is going to be a foul ball. Tipped it off the top of his bat. Looked like a breaking ball to me. Might have just got under it. You know, this guy's velocity is pretty fast, so you might think if you're up to bat, oh, maybe that's a fastball. Cuts right down a breaking ball. He's going to step off, take a little bit of a break. The 2-2. That is going to be a ball low, full count. You know, I always love a full count. You know, Everett. It's it gets me pretty excited when I play.
Because you know a notable outcome is going to come either way.
Yeah, 100%. The 3-2. It is going to be popped up
in.
And it is going to be caught by Durland, their second baseman, to change the sides. And when we were fixing everything, Hero Wyatt got the bases loaded, but Jaron Klein got a pop-up at second base. You know what I really like about this team? The defense. I love the defense. I love their decision putting Luke Oakley and Jack Farnan and Gervasio all up in the outfield. You know, they're very fast, and you know with Gervasio they got the height, especially with Luke Oakley. They're very fast, but I mean, yeah, I really love this defense. What about you,
You
Everett?
can tell off the bat these are going to be dynamic. These are two of the best teams in, let's be honest here, New England. These men don't cut corners. They don't take the easy way. They're going to push themselves as hard as they possibly can.
100%. Couldn't agree more.
We're still seeing a scoreless game here.
Yes.
Maybe a little early to make predictions, but Grant, how do you see this turning out?
You know, it was a little bit shaky in the first inning with Hero White. You know, we got the bases loaded with 2 outs. But, you know, like I said with the defense, Jaron Klein stepped up, got the pop-up. And you know what? That's what it's all about. You know, the defense 100% stepping up to help get these wins. And especially with Hero Wyatt's 96-mile-an-hour fastball, that could help a lot.
Most definitely. As we have them all warming up here, other things you need to notice, they don't slack off of warm-ups here either. They're remaining on their toes, being vigilant, just throwing the ball around. To stay
Yeah,
warm during
100%.
innings.
Yeah.
Not taking any shortcuts. Which would make you wonder, with teams as talented as these two are, would you predict this to be a low or high-scoring game?
You know, it can really go any way. You know, with good of a pitcher as Hero Wyatt, you know, it's very tough to hit, no matter wherever he's pitching. You know, his breaking ball is absolutely lethal, and you know it's very hard to hit off of him. So you know, it can easily go. It can go either way because you know Trumbull has some good hitters going up here. As is, we have our first batter. First batter for Trumbull, I believe that is going to be number 13, Connor Stamos. Hero White decides to pitch. Throws it, and that is going to be a ground to first to Zajac, where he is going to get the easy 1 out. 1 out for the Staples Wreckers here.
So this Stamos guy related to John Stamos?
Dude, I was thinking the same exact thing when I was looking at the scorecard. I'm not going to lie, Everett. I was looking at the same exact thing.
Westport's like, there is a chance.
Yeah, there is 100% a chance. I am not going to hold. I'm not going to lie. We have number 23, Jake Hall, up to bat now. Hero Wyatt, the 0-0. He decides to bunt, but he is unsuccessful. That is going to be 0 balls, 1 strike. The 0-1. It is going to be a ball outside, 1-1. You know, last year Hero Wyatt had he was struggling finding the zone, but I really enjoy seeing him and how he's gotten much better with the 1-1 pitch. And that is going to be a strike. Swing and a miss.
You can see he kind of swung too hard on that.
Yeah.
You try to keep your head down, keep your eye on the ball, and, of course, this is obvious, make contact.
You know it. Hero Wyatt deciding on his pitch with the catcher. The 1-2 pitch. And that is going to be a swing and a miss strikeout for Hero Wyatt. That is going to be 2 outs. You know, I love the chemistry that the catcher and the pitcher have. You know, you need that chemistry. And, you know, you just need to trust your guys, especially with the defense. Like I said, you have to trust your guys. And I think Hero trusts these guys a lot. The 0-0 pitch. That's going to be a ball low. Ball low.
It's practically chiral to the relationship between a star quarterback and his favorite wide receiver.
Yes, yes. The 1-0. That is going to be a pop-up foul. Zajac might be there, and he catches it to change sides. Absolutely wonderful. The score is now 0-0, and I believe the bottom of the second inning.
Correct. Still, rather an early prediction, but I see this being somewhat of a low-scoring game. I get I'm biased here, but if I'm truly to make a shot in the dark here, but still be detailed, I would say Staples is going to win this one 4-3.
Yeah, that's a great prediction, you know.
It's still rather low-scoring.
Yeah.
But these are still two incredibly talented teams.
Yes,
so.
the Trumbull Eagles are number 13 in New England, and I believe the Staples records are 24. And, you know, in my opinion, I believe that's a little overrated. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do to prove yourself.
I'll agree.
I'm sorry if I'm butchering this name, but we have Fancore pitching.
Yeah, Francoeur.
Uh-huh. And, you know, this...
Jeff Francoeur.
What? Jeff Francoeur?
Right fielder for the Atlanta Braves.
Oh, yeah. I know that guy. Yeah, 100%.
Like,
I don't really like the Atlanta Braves. I'm a Mets fan myself, but...
A Mets fan?
Yeah, I'm 100%. Why? What's wrong with the Mets?
It's the Mets.
What do you mean it's the Mets? What are you? You're a Red Sox fan. Of course you are.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Hey, at least I don't jump ship to the Yankees every time our team does bad.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's very funny.
It's funny because it's true.
I wouldn't say... You can't really say that for most Mets fans, you know. And now we have Fancore done with his warm-ups. And now we have, I believe, Ethan Kukier up to bat.
Kooks.
Oh, no, that is my fault. We have Caney up to bat. The 0-0 is going to be swung on and missed. Yeah. Baseball's a waiting game. You have to be patient. You know, you have to wait for your pitch. The 0-1. That is going to be another swing and a miss. That is going to be in the dirt. Ball 1. In my opinion, when I used to play baseball, I like the low balls because, you know, the trajectory, you know, when you hit it, it goes far up in the air. You know what I mean? No?
I did play baseball.
Yeah.
But in the spirit of honesty, I was not that good.
The 1-2 pitch. Yeah, that's going to be swung on and missed, struck out. Sean Caney has been struck out.
That'll bring to the first out here in the bottom of the second inning.
Yes. Now we have number 12, Chris Zajac. You know, he had a pretty successful basketball season, making it to the FCIAC and state championship. One of the captains for this baseball team and the basketball team. He is 6'8". So the strike zone is pretty big on this man. That is going to be strike 1. Imagine if I had that height. Imagine if anybody had that height. That's a blessing.
I would kill to have that. Like, I don't need much, but like a couple inches, that'd be sick.
That's going to be a... That's ball. That is going to be a ball. 1 ball, 2 strike, or 1 ball, 1 strike. Deciding on a pitch. The 1-1 is going to be swung on and missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here in the bottom of the second inning, 0-0, and with 1 out. Fancore deciding on a pitch. He throws the pitch. And that is going to be a ball outside. Zajac, I believe, is a very good pitcher as well. And he's lefty. And people love lefty pitchers. Very harder to hit. The pitch. That is going to be strike 3. Chris Zajac goes down looking. And if you're listening to WWPT 90.3 FM, my name is Grant Harrod alongside Everett Stickley.
The one and only.
The one and only. And we have the Staples Records versus the Trumbull Eagles in this FCIAC matchup.
Currently bottom of the second, scoreless.
The 0-0 pitch is going to be
Fly ball.
foul.
Ball into the parking lot.
And it hits a car.
Off the roof of a Honda Accord.
Yeah, parking here is very risky, you know.
It's just like at those old fields on Copper Road North.
Yes.
I never hit a ball into that parking lot, but I umpired a game that hit a ball into
Yes. All right, we have the 0-1 pitch. Fancore deciding on a pitch. Throws it. That is going to be strike number 2. Consistency, consistency, consistency is what you want to see in a pitcher, and you're getting it from this man right here. The 0-2 is going to be popped up foul once again.
Onto the hill from the right foul line here.
Here we go now. Fancourt deciding on a pitch. Taking his time, he steps off the mound, or the rubber rather.
He has a wide variety, of course, here. We've seen him in several of his games, being able to strike out several talented players. He's a jack of all pitches.
That is also going to be fouled. Chase Siegel, you know, a couple days ago he had a perfect game. He threw a perfect game. He's a reliable guy. Steps up, and he's trying to keep it in here while he's batting. And that's what you want in a baseball player, 100%. The 0-2 is going to be grounded, and it goes past him. It goes past the third baseman Johnson. He's going to go to second. Chase Siegel gets a double after an error from the third baseman.
Well, that's part.
Ryan Johnston, number 15, Ryan Johnston goes straight through his legs for an error, and like I said, the Staples Wreckers have the speed. We have
Absolutely.
the speed, whether it's on defense or on offense. I mean, Chase Eagle stepping up, and now we have number 9, Jack Farnan. Number 9, Jack Farnan, up to bat. He's also a lefty.
And it's Jack Farnan, definitely not anyone else.
Yes. Fancourt deciding on a pitch. He steps off the rubber. Luckily, there's no pitch clock here like the MLB, or else we'd have multiple violations.
Absolutely.
He's decided on a pitch. The 0-0 pitch. That's going to be for strike 1. Strike number 1. The 0-1 pitch is going to be ball low. I want to see it warm up. What about you with the weather? You know, I want to see some real baseball weather. I don't know about you.
I kind of would too, but the wind provides a fun mystery element.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean?
Steps off the rubber again. I don't know if his arm is tired or what's going on, but
He could just be trying to psych people out. Not the most common trick, but
Yeah.
it's a trick nonetheless.
yeah. The pitch. That is going to be ball low. It's going to be 2 balls, 1 strike. And if you're just tuning in to WWPT 90.3 FM, my name is Grant Harriet alongside Everett Stickley. And it is at the bottom of the second. There's 2 outs, 2 balls, 1 strike, and still a scoreless game. The pitch now. It is going to be ball low. I would say that's a strike. That looks in there.
I guess I would too, actually, which is rare. I mean, I'm not going to go against my own home team, but yeah. Of course, mistakes can happen. Lord knows I've made my fair share.
3 balls, 1 strike here. As he decides on a pitch. The 3-1. It is going to be strike number 2. Like we said, last full count. It can go either way. You know. I'd love to see the infielders and outfielders back up, because it shows the true. And he hits it. He hits it to right field. He drops it. He drops it as Chase Siegel comes in for a 1-run. Beautiful hit. You know, I love this team. People love to step up. Jack Farnan, a beautiful hit. I think I might take back what I say about the Trumbull Trumbull defense. You know, a lot of errors are happening here. There was an error in the, I believe, the top of the.
Let's not get too preemptive here.
Yeah, 100%. You know, the game is still young. We're still very early into this game, but that was a beautiful hit. And now we have number 15, Ethan Kukier. The pitch. He tries to bunt, but he fails. Jack Farnan on first base.
Another thing you got to understand about these outfielders, when the ball's coming for them, they can't really think. They just do.
Yes.
So he had to go for that catch, or do you make the decision to play it safe, let it bounce, then scoop it up, throw it in the field?
100%. Fancourt is adding on a pitch. The 0-1 is going to be ball high. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Fancourt is adding on the pitch. The pitch is going to be fouled. Jack Farnan attempts to bunt, though. Or not bunt, Jack Farnan attempts to steal second base. Fancourt playing the patient game, deciding on his pitch. The 1-2. It is going to be strike number 3 and out number 3 in the bottom of the second inning.
That'll be our segue into the third inning.
Yes.
But, of course, finally, we have a run. Staples leading 1-0 over Trumbull with their single run coming from the bottom of the second.
Here Wyatt coming out to the mound and the Staples defense coming out to the field. A quick rundown here. We have Jack Farnan in left field, Luke Oakley in center field with Dave DeGracio in right field, Chase Siegel at third, Ethan Kukier at shortstop, Jaron Klein at second, Chris Zajac at first base, and we have Hero Wyatt pitching and Canny catching. I don't know about you, but I love watching some baseball. It's calm. It's very It's a very calming pastime of mine.
There's a peculiar aspect to it where it is like that.
Yeah, it's just very calming. I mean, but it can also be very energetic at the same time.
Oh,
you know, your team hits a walk-off home run. That stadium is screaming, and it's electric in that stadium, and that's what I love about baseball. It can go either way.
What if I told you I knew someone who was at the 2004 World Series?
Really?
Yes. When the Red Sox finally won.
The Red Sox.
Granted, they weren't home, but that easy out to first base. That's electric.
And now they have their leadoff hitter, Ryan Johnston, number 15. The 0-1 is going to be swung on and missed. That swing looked a little bit weak, if I'm going to be honest with you. You know, sometimes mid-swing, you're just like, that wasn't the pitch for me.
That makes sense, but sometimes people will say it seems...
That's going to be ball outside.
Ball outside, but sometimes you can see people swing almost too hard. It'll throw off their aim, their targeting, what have you.
Yes.
You hear people swing easy, but then in the back of your head, you're thinking, how am I supposed to hit the ball hard?
The 1-2 pitch. He struck him out.
Use your bat.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah. Let's be honest here. Baseball parents are something else.
Yes, 100%.
You have the
But they love their child and want to see him succeed, so 100%.
There's something else.
The 0-0 pitch. It is going to be a ball outside.
Like, you got the soccer moms. You got the hockey dads. I mean, those guys can be special, but baseball parents in general. They're...
The pitch. It's going to be ball low. 2 balls, 0 strikes. One out in the top of the 3rd inning. Hero Wyatt, the 2-0 pitch, is going to be ball 3. You know, with baseball, you like to up the tempo for your batter. But if you're not hitting the strike zone, then it becomes a problem. Maybe slow things down. Strike 1, 3-1.
Certainly, I've thrown these down, slowing things down with these pitches. I mean, I have a hard time seeing with my eye.
I mean, at 96 miles an hour, that's pretty fast. And the 3-1 pitch. It is going to be tipped, foul ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
But still, like blindingly fast. This guy can throw a Snickers past a fat kid.
Yes, 100%. I couldn't agree more.
Takes his dime, stares his batter down.
It's going to be grounded out, but foul. The 3-2 pitch is going to be grounded out to Chris Zajac, but it goes through Chris Zajac.
Just along
For the
right
first
foul
hit.
line. That was that was perfectly parallel. It was just along
Yes.
on it. 6 inches to the right would have been foul.
You got to hate those hits. Yeah, they're close,
You gotta
but
hate him, but you also gotta love him.
yeah,
Like,
but you got to love them at the same time.
it's 1 in a million, but it's 1 in a million pain in the butt. Like,
Tried to pick him out, but is unsuccessful. The 0-0 pitch, ball high. I really want to see something go in the outfield.
that would be nice.
That would be nice.
You see, anyone here is gonna hit a home run today. Who are you gonna bet on?
I'm going to bet on Hero Wyatt, you know. That is going to be another pickoff from Hero Wyatt, but is unsuccessful.
You know what? You wanna know what?
What?
I think Chris Zajac is gonna get a home run in his second at bat today.
Really? That's an amazing take.
I like him.
Yeah, me too.
We'll see.
Oh, that looked a little bit high, to my opinion, but that is going to be strike number 1, 1-1 pitch.
I'm still seeing this Chris Zajac second at bat. 0-2 count.
Yes. Tries to pick him off again. This, I believe, is his 6th pickoff attempt. The 1-1 pitch. Ball high. Here White deciding on his pitch. That is going to be another ball. 3-1 count. The 3-1 pitch. Wow, the batter threw his bat thinking that was a ball, but was mistaken. That is going to be a 3-2 count, full count. Batter is number 19, Drew Colucci. That is going to be strikeout for Hero Wyatt. 2 outs now. Coming up to the batter's box now is number 9, Scott Gell. Here White decides his pitch. The 0-0 pitch is going to be a ball high. Maybe for Chris Zajac, that would be a perfect hit for him. He's a very tall man.
Easy to reach. You to bring in far pitches.
It's going to be his 7th pickoff attempt, but is unsuccessful.
Goodness.
No, you got to stay cautious. You know, you can't have anybody stealing, especially in this game with the number 13th team in New England and one of the top teams in Connecticut. The 0-1 pitch, the 1-0 pitch is now going to be a 2-0 pitch. 2 balls, 0 strikes, 2 outs in the top of the 3rd inning. Staples leads 1-0.
Bet you anything is good.
That is going to be swung on and missed. 2 balls, 1 strike. That pitch is going to be a ball high, 3-1 count. It'd be nice to see a full count and then let's get a strikeout. Let's get three outs on the board, change sides.
Get the nail biters going.
Yeah. That's going to be a ball low, and that is going
Put a man
to
on
have the
first.
batter advance to first.
Now a man on second.
Now man on second. Coming up to the batter's box is lefty, number 10, Nick Labuano. The 0-0 pitch. That's going to be strike number 1 for Hero Wyatt. The 0-1. Ball high. I was wondering where's Chris there, but he was behind first base, closer to a little bit of the grass of the outfield. But he was there.
Get the ball back to Hero. He now has to keep his eye on first and second.
Yes. Throws a fastball there. I didn't even see it come out of his hand, but it was already in the catcher's hand. Absolutely fast. 100%. One fast pitch. And is the 1-2. 1-2 count. 2 outs. The 1-2 pitch is going to be ball high. He's going to go to third, but he is safe. Runner safe at third.
And second.
And second.
Trumbull definitely looking to tie this game up. So, if
Runners in scoring position.
Staples get too far ahead of them, they could potentially lose whatever momentum they could muster.
The pitch is going to be swung on and missed. And that is going to be the changing of the sides. If you're just tuning in here to WWPT 90.3 FM, my name is Grant Harriet alongside Everett Stickley, where we have the FCX, the one and only, and then today we have the FCX matchup between the Staples Wreckers and the Trumbull Eagles. The Staples Wreckers lead 1-0 going into the top of the fourth? Top of the fourth here.
Top of the third.
Top of the third. I think it was just the bottom. Oh no, it's probably the bottom of the third, excuse me.
We're both wrong.
Are we? I believe it's the bottom of the third.
Yeah, we're kind of idiots.
Yeah.
But we're both wrong.
Yeah, well, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. No worries. Sean Francoeur warming up his pitches.
Whatever happened to the Bridgeport Bluefish? Those were the good old days.
Oh yeah, those were the good old days.
I think they moved, right, during COVID.
Yeah, something happened during COVID that they moved or...
They're still playing minor league, but there's something in, I think, New York now. I think they turned into the Syracuse Mets. I could be wrong. See the sun now come out, but it is shining onto the pitcher's mound. So that could be a challenge.
We have number 25, right fielder Dave Gervasio coming up to bat. Faycourt deciding on his pitch. The 0-0 pitch is going to be a ball high.
Of course, sticking to his routine here.
Yep. The 1-0. It's going to be strike.
He did
One
go
ball,
for a bunt.
one strike.
He did go for a bunt, but
Yes,
quickly
he did.
retracted.
The pitch is going to be swung on and miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Check swing. They're going to counter for a strike. His bat went over the plate. And now we have the leadoff hitter, the number 1 hitter, center fielder Luke Oakley.
Gotta respect the Morgan Wallen choice for a walk-up song.
Yes, 100%. Fancourt, the pitch, is going to be a down the middle. Could not tell what pitch that was, but down the middle for strike 1. A lot of talent from Luke Oakley. I've heard a lot about him. It is going to be tipped for a foul ball. 0 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. The pitch is going to be hit to the outfield, pop, fly, but it's going to be caught by the right fielder. That's going to be Ryan Warner with the catch, number 5.
But still, what a hit.
What a hit.
That one's going.
Second baseman, 21, Jaron Klein, coming up to bat. Fancourt deciding on a pitch, taking his time. The 0-0. That is going to be called for a strike. I did not see his ball necessarily go over, or his bat necessarily go over the plate.
All right, Jerry, let's do it, bud.
Fancourt is going to step off the mound, take his time. Sometimes you need it. Your arm's feeling a little tired. You just need to take a little breather.
Mm-hmm.
The 0-1. It is going to be swung on and missed. The pitch looked like it was at his chin. It looked a little bit high.
It did. Fancourt eyeing him down.
The pitch. Oh my goodness. The framing from that catcher must have been absolutely amazing, because
That
looked like a ball low, but that is going to be strike number 3 for the strikeout.
That's a face.
We are headed into the top of the 4th inning. If you're just tuning in, this is WWPT 90.3 FM. My name is Grant Harriott alongside Everett Stickley. And we have the FCAC matchup between the Staples Wreckers versus the Trumbull Eagles, where the Staples Wreckers are leading 1-0 going into the top of the 4th inning as the Staples defense runs out onto the field.
Always lovely atmosphere here at these baseball games. I
Yeah.
mean, all the chirping sounds like a bunch of hungry canaries.
Our defense is looking like at right field, we have Dave Gervasio. Center field, Luke Oakley. Jack Farnan up in left field, the one and only.
There's definitely not anything else.
At third baseman, Jake Siegel. Shortstop, Ethan Kukier. Second baseman, Jaron Klein. First baseman, Chris Zajac. Pitching, we have the one and only
Hero Wyatt.
Hero Wyatt. And we have Caney catching. Watching this man pitch is amazing.
It is.
It's-
Makes me want to learn how to pitch.
100%. Not gonna. I can't lie about that. Can't imagine all the little leaguers and all the elementary schoolers that come here and watch this man and how he inspires those people to maybe one day in high school they want to be like him.
Even assigned to USC, correct?
Yes. Number 14, Ryan Payne up to bat. The 0 pitch is going to be swung on and missed. Maybe even tipped it. I heard a little bit of a tip, but
I did too. I
Well,
think you're right on that.
yeah, but either or, that is going to be 1 ball, 1 strike for Hero Wyatt. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's going to be 0 balls, 2 strikes. Struck him out. That is going to be 1 down, 2 to go. Here in the top of the 4th. Connor Stamos up to bat now for the Trumbull Eagles. Here Wyatt, the 0-0 pitch, is going to be grounded to Chris Zajac.
Toss it to Wyatt.
Yup.
Easy second.
2
out.
down, 1 to go. Number 23, Jake Hall, now up to bat. The 0-0 pitch. Ball low. The 1-0 pitch. It is going to be grounded to Jaron Klein. Oh! It is going to be an error.
Throw.
It is going to be an error. Threw it over Chris's head. He's tall, not that tall.
Unfortunately.
But it's all good. You have to make the next play. Jack Derlin, number 2, is up to bat now.
Plays the second baseman for Trumbull Eagles.
The 0-0 pitch. That's going to be a ball low. Much rather a little low than high.
Absolutely. That way you don't have to lean all the way back so that we can adjust the bat to make contact.
Correct. The pickoff, unsuccessful.
I would dare say Wyatt's being rather overzealous with these pickoffs, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but you know, that's part of the game. You got to stay safe. Picked off.
Back-to-back.
Back-to-back pickoffs.
Unfortunately unsuccessful.
Yeah.
Could just be hungry for a third out here.
With a team like this, you got to be like that. As he delivers the pitch, is going to be foul. The 1-1 pitch, and it's going to be another pick off. You know, with a team like this, I think you have to pick off a lot because, you know, with a team of good hitters, you
Yeah,
know.
but still, my guy's practically playing whack-a-mole here.
With the 1-1 pitch, is going to be grounded out through the gap.
Into left field.
Into left field. And it's going to be thrown to third base by Jack Farnan. But it's going to be safe. Runners at first and third. Coming up to bat now is the number 1 hitter, Ryan Johnston.
It's like a call to time for a meeting for all the staples.
Except for the outfield, just the infield and the pitcher.
You get the mound here with the coach.
You know, you need to stay safe with a team like this, number 13 in New England. You got to stay safe.
I agree. It's still regular season, but when you're playing against such high-ranked opponents, it could definitely have an impact on rather the outcome or how others will predict your season to conclude.
Nobody better here. Come on out.
Coach McFarland came up to the mound to talk to Hero, but looks like they have a good game plan in store with the 0-0 pitch.
And that was a hammer of a foul tip.
Yeah.
Going way over the fence, even hitting the school there. Better.
The 0-1. It is going to be ball hits the backstop.
Our man on third didn't really have time to get all the way.
Yeah. The 1-1. Down the middle and for a strike. 1-2. I mean, that fastball is lethal. Is that a balk?
On number 2, I believe Derlin successfully stole second.
Derlin has stole second, and we have Stamos at third. The pitch. It is going to be swung on and missed. Strikeout for Hero Wyatt.
And unfortunately, Derlin's hit will have gone to waste here. So terrific, valiant play. But that'll take us into the bottom of the 4th. Still a low-scoring game. My prediction seems to be on the edge of being nullified. Or rather just not going to happen, to simplify it. Remind me again, who's on first?
That is going to be Nick Lubuano.
You had the chance and you didn't take it. I'm very disappointed. I'm going to tell your mother. Now, to see how these guys getting warmed up, you hear the very audible slaps of the ball hitting the glove. It hurts to remember in the early days of baseball, they did not use gloves. They would play barehanded.
Yeah.
It would be incredibly
That would be
common
painful.
for
Especially
players.
how fast Hero Wyatt pitches at 96 miles an hour.
Oh my goodness,
That's a broken hand.
You know, early people who would wear those leather gloves were seen as like kind of weak and unmanly. So professionals would just get almost kind of like skin-colored gloves to put over, so that way people wouldn't see that they were using kind of padding.
Yeah.
You're a Wyatt up to bat. You already know we're going to be in for something here.
Starting pitcher Hero Wyatt up to bat, number 42. I'm eager to see what happens here. Fancourt deciding on a pitch, taking his time. The 0 pitch. It is going to be tipped.
Is it going to hit a car?
It hits a car. That is not a pretty sight to see.
Yeah, it's fine. It was a Toyota.
The 0-1 is going to be hit,
I told you were in for something.
but popped into center field, where Jake Hall will catch the ball for the first out
Shame. Still
of the
great
bottom
hit.
of the 4th inning.
Designated contact, had the right timing.
Not enough
Just more
power.
so power, maybe. I'm not about to use a word I don't know here, but I am. Angles. I'll say angles. Yeah, I don't do big words.
Caney up to bat now, number 18. Catcher for the Wreckers. Fancourt deciding on a pitch. The 1-0. Called in for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Or 1 ball, 1 strike, excuse me. The 1-1. It's going to be grounded to Ryan Payne for the out to Nick Labuano at first base.
Guano's right foot was just dangling on
Yes.
there by a thread. Impressive, but still very close. Here's our guy Sajak up to bat. Let's see. He'll prove me right.
Second at bat here, Everett said he was going to hit a solo home run.
On an 0-2 count.
Chris Zajac, number 12. Fancourt with the pitch. That's going to be called for a strike. Very eager to see if Everett will get his prediction correct. Fancourt with the 0-1. Check swing, good eye.
Dang it.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. The pitch. Ball low, 2 balls, 1 strike. Staples still leads 1-0 here in the bottom of the 4th. That is going to be another ball high, 3 balls, 1 strike.
That one definitely came in high over the box. See Frank Core trying to see where he wants to aim it in the box specifically.
Notice he's taking his time. The 3-1. It is going to be ball low. You see, I've seen a lot of those pitches that were called for strikes. I mean, maybe because of the angle we're in, maybe it was a little outside, but it looked down the middle to me. But you know what? It's all good. Chris Zajak's on first. That's all that matters.
It's still more difficult to tell because Zajac is a left-handed batter.
Yes,
so
correct.
His body's still kind of blocking the strike zone. With right-handers, you could tell.
Chase Eagle up to bat. Ball low. Fancourt deciding on his pitches. The 1-0 pitch. My goodness, he looked a little inside, but that is going to be strike number 1 for Sean Fancourt. The pitch. Ball inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Staples up 1-0. Fancourt with the 2-1. It is going to be hit through the gap. Chase Eagle for a base hit. Gets through the gap for a base hit. Chris Zajac on second and Chase Siegel on first base. Now we have number 9, Jack Farnan. Last time he was at bat, he hit it to left field, which earned himself and the Wreckers a run.
They're bringing in a pinch runner here for Chris Zajac. That'll be number 44 for the Wreckers. The Staples coach now having a meeting with the umpire.
I believe he's just changing out the runners. That's it. That's all. That's what they have to do when they're pinch running, just to let the umpire know what's going on and what their game plan is and why they're pinch running. Not necessarily why, but that just to notify the ump that he's going in. Fancourt taking his time. Decides on a pitch. The 0-0 to Jack Farnan. It's going to be ball. It hits the dirt. I believe it hit the plate before it got to the catcher. Maybe a breaking ball that dropped too hard. Fancourt now. Looking at Farnan on second. Jack Farnan with a great eye. 2 balls, 0 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Fancourt taking his time. Decides on a pitch. Steps off.
Fancourt is a meticulous style of pitcher, but still needs to figure out how to put a fair amount of strikeouts on the scorecard.
The pitch. It's going to be strike number 1. I love to see the infielders back up, even the outfielders, because they know Jack Farnan is a pretty powerful hitter, as you saw last time he was at bat.
Oh, absolutely.
Fancourt with the pitch. Ball number 2. Strike number 2. Excuse me. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th inning. Fancourt taking his time. Jack Farnan looking to get a hit. He's going to step off.
I want to see if he could pick up the pinch runner at second, but so he wouldn't be able to. Of course. Both runners now slowly leading off. Waiting for their opportunity, intending to seize it when they find it.
The pitch. He goes down looking. Jack Farnan goes down looking.
A strikeout for Sean Fancourt here.
Yes.
And that will bring us into the top of the 5th inning here. Do you think, if anyone will be hitting a solo home run here today? Or do you think everything will be?
You know, I hope, but it's very low scoring right now. It's very low scoring. You know, Staples only leads by 1 right now. Hero Wyatt is pitching, so I believe it's going to be very doubtful that any home runs will be hit with his velocity, as you just saw in that one warm-up pitch. If you're just tuning in here to WWPT 90.3 FM, my name is Grant Harriott, alongside Everett Stickley, and we have the FCAC matchup between the Staples Wreckers and the Trumbull Eagles. The Trumbull Eagles are number 13th in New England, as the Staples Wreckers, I believe, are number 24th. But today we'll see who will prevail and prove their spot. Staples Wreckers are up 1-0 against the Trumbull Eagles. And as of right now, the defense is just warming up as Hero Wyatt is taking his pitches.
Let's do it, Staples. Come on, boys. Defense.
Let's go, Ricker.
Let's go.
Number 10, Nick Labuono is up to bat. Hero Wyatt, the 0-0. Hits it to Jaron Klein at second base, and that is going to be one out for the Wreckers. Jaron Klein stepping up. Jaron Klein stepping up a lot for this Staples Wreckers team. Having a defense, as a pitcher, having a defense you could trust is absolutely amazing. Hero Wyatt's first pitch is going to be swung out and missed by number 14, Ryan Payne. 0 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. The 0-1 is going to be a now 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here in this game. The pitch. Ball low, 2 balls, 1 strike.
Go, Drew.
That'll be his third ball, Hero Wyatt's third ball, 1 strike here in the top of the 5th inning. That's going to be a foul ball. Tipped by Ryan Payne. Full count.
Still 1 out here.
Yes.
Hero Wyatt getting a feel for the ball. Eyeing down his next victim.
He struck him out. A little bit of foreshadowing there, Everett, huh?
You know, I'm just a little bit psychic. I'm not fully psychic, just a little bit psychic.
2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning. Number 13, Connor Stamos, up to bat now. Hero Wyatt gathers up his pitch. The 0-0 is going to be called for a strike. The 0-1 swung on and missed for Hero Wyatt's second strike. Ball low, his first ball, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pitch. Ooh,
Very high.
very high over his head. That is going to be ball number 2, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I know he's from Trumbull, but I'm happy he's okay.
Very happy to not hit him at all. Getting hit with Hero Wyatt's pitch can definitely leave a mark, but I'm glad Trouble's batter is okay. pitch. Swung on and missed. That is going to be strikeout for Hero Wyatt as the side retires and Trumbull's defense will come out onto the field.
Still only one-run game here now. The upside of that, that one guy gets all the glory, so, praise to him. But you could also see these two guys pushing themselves to their very limit. Makes you wonder, will they have exhausted themselves by the end of the day, or their performance decreases as the game continues?
Who knows, Trumbull's defense is number 13 in left field, Connor Stamos. In center field, it is number 23, Jake Hull. Number 5, Ryan Warner up in right field. At third base, we have Ryan Johnston, their leadoff hitter, number 15. Ryan Payne, number 14, at shortstop. At second base, we have Jack Dorland. And then we have Nick Lebuano at first base, Ryan Fancourt pitching, and Scott Gell catching. That is Trumbull's defense. And getting ready to bat here is the number 9 hitter, Dave Gervasio.
Another thing we should take into account, we're getting later in the evening here, the sun is starting to set, also means the sun is directly in the defense's eyes, so unless you got sunglasses or, let's be honest, if you're like 2.5 minutes from the sun goes behind a cloud, you're in a very rough position, so that can definitely prove to the offense's advantage here.
Oh yeah, definitely the infield is, and the outfield, I could see, is very prepared with sunglasses as the sun glares onto the field, this beautiful field we have at Staples High School. Excuse me, that is Ethan Kukier up to bat, not Dave Gervasio. I did see him, although, get ready to warm up. He'll be hitting after Ethan Kukier with an 0-0 pitch. That's going to be called for a ball. Ball outside, I believe. 1 ball, 0 strikes. Fancourt throws the pitch. It's going to be called 1 ball, 1 strike here in the bottom of the 5th. Fancourt now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fancourt taking his time now. Decides on a pitch. It's going to be a foul ball tipped by Ethan Kukier, their shortstop, the record shortstop. The pitch now. It's going to be foul tipped once again. Ethan Kukier staying alive.
Did you say that with the intention to get the song stuck in my head? Because if so,
I literally thought the exact same thing, and I was like, yup, Everett loves old music.
You're going to get it stuck in my head now.
Swung on and missed. Ethan Kukier strikes out.
The only way to get a song stuck out of your head is to sing it.
Staying alive, staying alive. Ah, ah.
Staying alive. I can hit that falsetto, man. Don't test me.
Wow, we have a pitch hit right here. Number 33, Reese Jamali. Can't wait to see what's in store here. Very good baseball play with Reese Jamali here.
I haven't seen too much of him, so it'll be exciting to see what he has to offer.
The pitch. It's going to be called for a strike. 0 balls, 1 strike.
That'll be a foul tip in the parking lot. And
Well, it misses a
hit
car. Misses a
Dang it.
car.
Where's the fun in that?
Fancourt deciding on a pitch. 0 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. It's going to be ball high. Fancourt deciding. 1-2. It is going to be fouled, tipped, and hits the backstop over the ump's head. Fancourt taking his time. 1-2 pitch. It's going to be hit deep into left field, where Stamos will be there for the catch.
But you do have to admit, Stamos was right up against the edge of that fence. I mean, chances are, just if the wind was a little bit different, it very well could have gone over.
Batting now, number 11, center fielder Luke Oakley. Fancourt, the pitch. Strike number 1. Fancourt now.
It'll be a
Goes into the dirt. The 1-1. It's going to be called for a strike. Unsure whether or not Luke Oakley's bat went over the plate. It was a check swing. The pitch. It's going to be grounded out to Ryan Payne, to Nick Lebuano for the 3rd out, changing sides.
great coordination between Trumbull, but you also have to acknowledge Oakley's effort there. You could see how fast he was running. I certainly can't run that fast, but he's an all-around athlete when it comes to baseball, his other sports. Just a good guy in general.
Mm-hmm. If you're just tuning into WWPT 90.3 FM, my name is Grant Harriet alongside Everett Stickley. We have the FCAC matchup between the Staples Wreckers and your, or not your, but your the Trumbull Eagles.
I was about to say, whose allegiances do you lie with?
Oh my, we have a new pitcher there going to rest here. Why? There's number 26.
Nick Porzio, I
Nick
believe.
Porzio, yep, number 26, Nick Porzio. I haven't seen him pitch this season. I'm very excited to see how he pitches.
I have not either.
I've seen him pitch before. I've thrown the ball with him a little bit back in middle school. He's a very good human being, just in general. Number 10, Nick Lubuano, is up to bat. As Caney is talking to Porzio for a game plan on how they're going to execute winning this game. He's a closing pitcher, Nick Porzio, and I'm very excited to see what's to come as Nick Porzio decides on a pitch. Catcher and pitcher team do agree. Decides on a pitch. Is going to be foul.
Deep into left, over to the football field, in fact.
Yes. In fact, I think it's even on the football field.
Wow.
It made it. Wow.
Impressive.
Very impressive. That is going to be ball number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 0 outs in the top of the 6th inning. The 1-1 pitch. It is going to be foul tipped once again, although Nick Lubrano seems to be a little bit struck. May have hit something, may have hit the wrong side of the bat, went to his hands, or may have hit his foot. I believe it hit off his foot. But he's going up to bat now. The 1-2 pitch is going to be in the dirt. Ball number 2. The 2-2 pitch. It is going to be hit. Chase Siegel running to it. Although too close to comfort.
It unfortunately lands in the bullpen.
Yes. Don't want to hit the fence now when running to that.
Oh, absolutely.
The pitch is in the dirt. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 0 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. The 3-2 pitch is going to be hit and foul.
Still keep it to a full count here. You know he has it in him. He's been playing baseball for a long time. Just needs to find a proper groove or rhythm.
It is going to be hit. Shortstop Ethan Kukier to first baseman Chris Zajac for the first out of the inning. Nick Porzio deciding on his pitch with the catcher.
Now we have number 14 stepping up to the plate.
The 0-0 pitch. It is going to be swung on and foul.
To the right field line. Porzio, meticulous with his pre-pitch routine. Steps in.
And that is going to be a ball outside. That is going to be number 14, Ryan Payne, up to bat.
Up to a 1-1 count here. With 1 out.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. The 1-1. Ball inside.
Here for a 2-1 count.
That was a great eye. Great eye by Ryan Payne.
Staples leading by just 1.
He's going to hit that, and that is going to be got.
We'll get to it.
That's going to be safe. Grounder to Chase Siegel. To Chris Zajac at first. Chris caught it, but not in time. Ryan Payne will be on first base now. 1 out. Connor Stamos, number 13, up to bat now. That is their left fielder. The pickoff, unsuccessful.
Seems as though Hero Wyatt has rubbed off on Porzio.
The 0-0 pitch is going to be hit but foul.
It hit
And
a
that's
car.
going to be another
Twice.
car hit.
I feel like those should be extra points for when you get to do that.
Porzio
More
deciding
so
on his
break the
pitch.
windshield. Porzio's quick to react, but we've seen his pickoffs for his throws be a little wild. Zajac has had to really move about to catch them.
Tried to pick off again, but is unsuccessful. The pitch is going to be a strike, and he is out at second base. He's going to be out at second base. Ryan Payne attempted to steal second, but it is unsuccessful. Not only do we have a strike, but we do have an out at second base.
Bring us to an 0-2 count.
Pitch. Swung on and missed. And that retires the side. We're now headed into,
The bottom of the sixth.
yep. And you know what? Teams tend to hit a lot more at the end of the game when they're down by not that much. So hopefully we can see a little bit of a rally here by Trumbull when they go up to bat. But now we're focusing on the defense.
Offense, just looking for further opportunities. Maybe not necessarily accepting the best ones, but wanting to get on plate by any means necessary. And Core here warming up, who, even we have to say, has had a pretty good game so far.
Only letting up one run. That's what you'd like to see. And Trumbull decided to keep Frank Core in the game, unlike Staples, who
Decided to leave with Porzio over Wyatt.
is having Porzio close. If you're just listening to WWPT 90.3 FM, my name is Grant Harriott with
I'm
Everett
Everett
Stickley here.
Jinx. Yeah, we do talk to Peppers now.
And we have the FCAC matchup between your Staples Wreckers and the Trumbull Eagles. And the Staples Wreckers are leading 1-0. And right now we are waiting for Jaron Klein to come up to bat. First base coach is talking to Jaron Klein. Jaron Klein has stepped up a lot on defense.
Darren Klein.
Frank Core deciding. The pitch. Ball low and inside. Frank Core deciding. The pitch is going to be ball low. 2 balls, 0 strikes, 0 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. The pitch is going to be strike number 1. Ball low, 3 balls, 1 strike here. Frank Core deciding. The pitch is going to be hit. An absolute liner straight to center field. That had some velocity on it. He hit that hard.
He had a right amount of power to it.
Yeah.
Over the second baseman,
Yes.
but not right to the center fielder. Comfortable space in between.
Number 26, Nick Porzio, is going to be batting now.
He's also the relief pitcher.
Yes. I don't know if he's a relief. I think he's a closer.
Closer, sorry.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. He is pitching for Hero Wyatt now, or he is hitting for Hero Wyatt now. I guess you could say the same thing. He's pitching and hitting for Hero Wyatt now.
Left-handed hitter at that.
Yep. Picking off now, which is unsuccessful. The pitch. Attempts to bunt, but is unsuccessful. 1 ball, 1 strike here in the bottom of the 6th inning. The pitch. Attempts to bunt again, but is unsuccessful. That will be 1 ball, 1 strike.
Trumbull could see these bunts coming. Their third and first baseman keep creeping in. Again, choosing for a bunt.
The third baseman seems to run in closer and closer to Porzio because he knows the game plan is to bunt. But the third baseman, Johnston, is coming in closer and closer. Fancourt taking his time as Nick Porzio comes to talk to third base coach and also head coach, Coach McFarland. Fancourt decides on a pitch, the 1-2 pitch. It is going to be hit. Oh, he misses! He misses it! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Missed the pickup.
He missed the pickup to throw to first base. Another error. Errors can absolutely break a team.
It will decimate a team.
Yes,
Back.
100%. They're getting on. Staples Records are getting on base very easily off of these errors.
I've seen maybe 4 committed on Trumbull's behalf this game. It's prompting an infield meeting by Trumbull.
I mean, errors costed them 1 run in the 2nd inning.
Yes.
And the Wreckers are up 1-0 now. A timeout now as the coach and the infield come in to talk to the pitcher. I mean, he had the pickup there. It was right there.
Butterfingers, whatever we want to call it. Just didn't get to it.
Fancourt is going to stay in as Jaron Klein is on second and Nick Porzio is on first. As number 18, Caney, comes up to bat now. The pitch is going to be ball low. 1 ball, 0 strikes, 0 outs here in the 6th inning. I mean, teams can't afford errors right now this late in the game when you need runs. Pitch now. Ball low, ball number 2 for Fancourt.
Later in the game, wanted to increase the deficit between them. Here, the Staples chirping has definitely gotten louder.
Yes.
Fancourt.
That's going to be strike number 1, 2 balls, 1 strike. Vancouver deciding on his pitches. 2-1. Swung on and missed. It's a second strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 0 outs. Man on first and second.
Both runners keeping their wits about them.
Yes.
Knowing that Franco is
100%.
very fast with reflexes and reactions.
The 2-2 pitch. He struck him out. Number 12, first baseman Chris Zajac.
See what he has in store for us.
Here we go now. It is going to be tipped foul. Vancouver deciding. The 0-1 will be called for a strike. 0 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the 6th inning.
Both runners still easing their way. Vancouver still keeping a watchful eye.
Taking his time
Making his decisions.
as he steps off and takes his time. The 0-2 is going to be low in the dirt for ball 1. As he steps off the rubber once again. And the pitch. It is going to be low and outside for number 12, Chris Zajac. Vancouver taking his time. Keeping a watchful eye on second base as he throws the pitch. And that is going to be ball number 3. Full count for Chris Zajac. The pitch.
And
Safe! He is safe! Jaron Klein steals third base.
And Nick Porio steals second.
Yes.
Seems as though his Trumbull third baseman had a little bit of a chin wag with the umpire. Now they're going over to talk to the Trumbull coach.
Chase Siegel, number 2.
Nick Porzio.
Got a base hit last time he was up to bat.
And he was the one who rang in the 1 run. Looks like the umpires are conferring here, assessing whether he was safe at third or not.
He is safe.
Call stands.
Great steal by Jaron Klein.
bases off third. Looks for his chance to widen the difference.
Frank Gore taking his time. The pitch is going to be ball low for Chase Eagle. The 1-0 is going to be swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here in the 6th inning. Fancourt is deciding, and he steps off the mound.
I think you do have to admire about him. He's a very patient man.
Yeah, you know, that's what baseball is, a game of patience. And you know what? It's what you need, especially in this time of the game. The 1-1 pitch is going to be hit. Oh, another error! Another error by the shortstop, Ryan Payne, which advances Jaron Klein to score. Nick Porzio on third. Chase Siegel on first. And now we have Jack Farnan up to bat now.
Make the score 2-0. Staples in the lead. And the Trumbull Eagles trailing.
Frank Cornow
Being brought off.
being taken out of the game.
Now, coming in to finish the game up for Trumbull's pitching, number 3 for the Eagles. Well, we know baseball didn't hit that one. So, hopefully that gets resolved quickly. Number 3 is Aiden Stewart for Trumbull. Bringing on to close for Francoeur. All right, this is getting annoying.
We have a great game of baseball in front of us, so nothing at this caliber could distract us. You know what I mean?
Speak for yourself. I'm very easily distractible.
We have Jack Farnan going up to bat now with Nick Porzio at third and Chase Eagle at first with second open. Finally. Stewart is waiting. First pitch will be a strike. Stewart trying to get this last out of the 6th inning. His second pitch will be a strike.
0-2 count. We still have a man on first and a man on third. With any luck, Porzio will be able to come on home.
Pickoff is unsuccessful. Jack Farnan has stepped up in big moments. I think we'll see him step up here.
Farnan. About how Stewart will play this pitch.
It is going to be line drive.
Driven into right center field. He may bring all the way to third base.
He is going to stay at second, although
That'll bring 2 runs home.
it is 4-0. Staples is up.
What a hit.
What a hit. Like I said, Jack Farnan, he loves to step up in these big moments.
Who doesn't?
And especially with this caliber of a team as the Trumbull Eagles, you're going to need to. And you know what? Jack Farnan just did.
It was practically an ideal hit, too. If you put it into right field, you're able to get past first base and easily put some distance between you and whoever's fielding the ball.
Number 15, Ethan Kukir up to bat now. Stewart with the pitch. That was going to be a strike. Stewart now. It is going to be hit to the right
Warner.
fielder, Warner.
And that will bring an end to the bottom of the 6th inning here. So now, enter the 7th. Staples leading 4-0 over the Trumbull Eagles.
Will they get 3 runs, like you said? Do you think so?
I mean, the odds are against them, but miracles happen. Look at the miracle on ice. Miracle on 134th Street. All the miracles when I've dropped my phone face down on the pavement and it didn't crack.
Hey, congratulations, man.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
See Porzio warming up here. While there isn't as much pressure up on him as there could be, there still is a rather substantial amount.
Yes.
You close things out here, or things could
Take a turn.
sufficiently hit the fan. I didn't say it, so I can't get in trouble.
You're just tuning in here to WWPT 90.3 FM. My name is Grant Harriott alongside Everett Stickley, where we have the FCAC matchup between the Staples Wreckers and the Trumbull Eagles, where the Staples Wreckers are leading 4-0 here in the top of the 7th inning. Pitch a little wild. Hits the dirt, then hits the backstop. Ball 1.
He went in for the bunt here, as you can see. Third baseman definitely creeping in to put his best foot forward to try and retrieve it.
Number 23, Jake Hull up to bat. Strike number 1 for Nick Porzio.
That'll lead to a 1-1 count. Still no outs.
That'll be hit to Jaron. Oh!
And an error past him.
They got past him. That will be an error.
Will be recovered by
Staples.
Horacio, but I'll still put a man on first for Trumbull.
Zero outs. Jake Hull on first base. The pickoff is unsuccessful. The pitch is going to be called for a strike. 0 balls, 1 strike in the top of the 7th. That is going to be hit foul.
Onto the left base line.
Tried the pickoff, but was unsuccessful.
These guys are definitely getting eager to wrap things up as soon as they can.
The pitch is going to be ball high. The 1-2 pitch is going to be strike 3. I believe Trumbull is down to their last 2 strikes.
They are. Horacio keeping his eye out. That'll be a ball.
And that will advance Jake Hull to second base. Ball hits the backstop.
This definitely has made things more complicated for Porzio now. Just to keep an eye behind him and in front of him.
The pitch. That's going to be a second ball low.
It'll be a 2-0 count. Now the coach has called a meeting.
Very quick meeting. Porzio. It is going to be fouled down the left field line.
May be able to get a run here. They're patient, yet fast enough.
That is going to be Nick Porzio's 3rd ball, and that is going to be ball low and outside.
On a 3-1 count here with 1 out. Remaining with the top of the 7th.
Porzio.
Strike 2. That'll lead us to a full count. Still up Jake Hull on second. Eager to find an opportunity to make his way to the 3rd.
He struck him out.
And that'll be 2 outs for Staples.
Trumbull down to their final out.
1 more, and it'll be over for them today. The pressure wasn't on before, it's on now. Nick Porzio eyeing up his enemy. That'll be strike 1.
Number 5, Ryan Warner up to bat. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Like still being mindful of J. Cole.
That is going to be foul tip. That is going to be 1 ball, 2 strikes. He struck him out. Oh, no, that is going to be called for a ball.
Goodness me.
Goodness gracious.
And in the hullabaloo, J. Cole managed to steal third.
The 2-2 pitch is going to be lined
Oh,
and
and
caught
he's out.
by Luke Oakley, and the ball game is over.
That'll be it.
That'll be it. The Staples Wreckers have won 4-0 in
Over
this
the
game.
Trumbull Eagles.
Yup, beat the number 13th ranked in New England by 4. You love to see some great baseball here. For WWPT 90.3 FM, my name is Grant Harriott.
I'm Everett Stickley.
Thank you guys for listening. Good night.